Hi, welcome to Noiseville. I'm Ellie Celebian and this is...
I'm David Elphick, and yeah, coming up on the show we've got Beardyman, an interview and exclusive live track, and also we chat to Eyes and Ears Brighton about open mics, and that's a bit of a theme for the show, isn't it?
It is, and I'm very excited about hearing what they've got to say, really. I've been doing a bit of research about open mics because I feel like I'm a bit of a novice in terms on the Brighton scene.
Whereas I'm a little bit more experienced and been doing it for years. So.
Yes, you are. Tell us a little bit about that, because you've performed at open mics.
Well, yeah, that's it. I've lived in Brighton for like 5 years and been performing in open mics for like 5 years.
Yeah, so. yeah. Excellent. What I've been looking into really is the pros of why open mic nights are so good, which I'm hoping Eyes and Ears will discuss when we talk to them. But just looking a bit about how that's going to be a challenge for bands. I guess you can tell us a bit about that. Is it an opportunity to, hone in on your performance skills and stuff if you're...
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely, and it's just a great opportunity for beginners to get in front of an audience. I think it's that conduit between sort of an actual proper gig that you've organised and going from the bedroom or like playing to your mates. So it's that kind of like transcendence to something a bit more professional.
Do people try lots of new material at them?
Yeah, it's just new material. Yeah, it's a good opportunity to try new material as well.
Actually, I think I have been to one at the lovely quirky place on Western Road, which is the Bee's Mouth. I think I've been to one there.
Yeah, it used to be on a Wednesday, downstairs in the basement.
Yes, yeah, I love the Bee's Mouth. I feel like anything could happen in there. It's sort of, do you know what I mean?
In what way?
I don't know, just because it's over a few floors. It's just so quirky and weird, and kind of when you walk in, you could just assume that it's that top bar. I feel like anything could happen in there.
Have you had some strange experiences?
No, not really. I just feel like it could be crazy in there. If you wanted it to be, I just...
Moving on. What's good about open mics then?
Okay, so like what you've said, really, you get to try new material, you get to practice with your band. I think also you've got to be open to the fact that the people going along to them are going to want to be open to a new experience. So that gives you a great audience to play with. This is what my research is telling me.
A real mixed audience. You're not sure what you'd expect.
And also, I'm guessing you would have lots of networking opportunities there as well. Yeah,
that's absolutely true. And the people that run it or the people that go to it are often looking for musicians to get involved in other things. So get sort of poached.
Exactly. Or some band opportunities to collaborate with other artists, maybe ditch your mates and make a new band. I don't know.
Ditch your mates.
Like an X Factor style ditching. Yeah.
Oh, right. When you've got so big that you've been poached for another gig, it's like, sorry, mate. You're not invited to that one. So I mean, open mics across Brighton generally run from Monday to Thursday. Sometimes get some weekend ones as well. And there's some really good websites that I found when I was doing a little bit of research on that. In Brighton, best listings I found were openmicfinder.co.uk and then /Brighton. So type in Brighton into the search on their website. And also Brighton and Hove open mics, openmicnights.weebly.com. Bit of a mouthful. If your fingers don't get tired typing that in, then you can find that. And that seems to be the two best listings I can find for what's going on regularly in Brighton. They seem to be fairly well updated as well. So worth checking those out if you're considering going to an open mic.
No, you're meant to be funny as well. And do you
Sorry,
where's the funny?
I'm just a bit... I'm tired, man. I'm tired and hungover. I got my clown suit today.
Yeah, okay, and I was talking earlier about monkey suit, but people mention that a lot, you were saying, so where did you incorporate the humour into
I love that. No, I've heard you're supposed to be funny. I don't know, comedy's not as funny as everyone says, actually. It's not, comedy's serious business.
Okay, well on the subject of like dressing like a monkey, do people treat you, I'm not going to treat you like one, but do people treat you like a monkey because you're so talented and because
people treat me like a monkey?
Because you're like...
What does that mean?
That's not even on here.
They feed me bananas.
Do people like feed you bananas and make you smoke and wear horrible little outfits and get tambourines?
There was just one time when they spread peanut butter all in my mouth and like dressed me in human clothes and forced me to advertise tea.
Joining us on the show now to talk about open mics, we have Eyes and Ears Brighton, runners of a couple of open mics in the North Lanes. We have Rosie Powell and Amy Forrester. Now, Rosie, you're a professional photographer, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
And Amy, you actually have your own solo career, music career. I am Amity?
That's it, yeah. Kind of a soloist.
Yeah, thing. So how did a photographer and a sort of musician join up to make an open mic night?
It's kind of, that's where we met really, through music and photography. I had a gig that Rosie was taking photos for. and then Rosie ended up doing a few videos for some of my tracks, and then we kind of hit it off from there, and then thought kind of how, when I moved back to Brighton, how can we put on events that are a little bit different? So instead of, we give people like a platform to sing and try out their material, but then we offer something a little bit different than a free drink. We kind of, Rosie takes photos every week, and we give artists the chance to win live videos and things, help them with their promotion to becoming, a bit further down the line. So yeah, we've got Such Small Hands already videoed, Fran Classics next, and then I think probably end of February, March we'll have the next showcase. So yeah, exciting stuff.
Great.
We noticed that we put photos up, and it's always something to share. Whereas I suppose you can share a drink with someone, or and you can be there at the time. But sometimes it's nice to make it last a little bit longer than the night.
And there's all that stuff about online presence, that you've got to be active online. So if we get regulars come to our open mic, they get photos taken every week. So they're showing that they're performing, that they're doing these gigs, and if people want to book them, they can have a look, and they've got those photos that they need.
So it's working on so it's getting the photos on the social media as well, and it's kind of growing that. And I guess it's great for any beginners who perhaps don't have the money or time to get professional photography done, to get some really nice photos of them performing in a sort of natural habitat on a mic. What's your advice to people who are perhaps like choosing open mic as their first platform for getting their music out there? What your advice on a good performance, or just how to do a good open mic?
Yeah, I think it's important to get out of the bedroom with the music, because I've experienced it. You think you sound amazing, and then as soon as you've got maybe 2 or 3 faces looking at you, gone. You mess up, you make all these mistakes, you think people don't like what you do, but the more you practice, the more you do things live, you suddenly own a song, and you perform it like 1,000 times better just from performing it in front of all these different people.
And I think other people that are doing the open mic is such a big thing as well. I think, if you're used to just sitting in your bedroom, you're not listening. You might have your favourite bands that you listen to, sort of on CDs or whatever. But actually, some of the best music's from someone that lives maybe 10 minutes away, and you wouldn't hear their music unless you heard them live somewhere else. And I think you can be highly influenced, by people that are right on your doorstep. They don't have to be, on the radio or anything, I think. And I think that's nice, and then you make friends, and then you maybe work with other people. Open
mic suggests that really is a bit anything goes to some extent. I mean, there's a lot of acoustic things. You get poets from now and then. Is it really that case? Does anything go, or is open mic kind of, there is a box where sort of certain things fit in and certain things don't?
We like to keep it open. So we've had comedians, spoken word, poet, and again we've had a poet that's shut the pub up. So it's anything goes. I mean, we've had all sorts, even but really good stuff. I think sometimes it's nice though. It's what it's about. Again, it's that influencing, and you can like something because it's nothing like yours. It's not like your music. And you would never have gone to see some things like that, or they kind of find you and you think, wow,
Well, I think it's only fair we tell the audience where they can check out some of your events, your nights. So when are you on, how often, and where can people find out more?
We do the hot polls every Tuesday from 8:30 until 11.
Yes.
And then the fishbowl every Wednesday from 8:30 until we literally get thrown off.
Until the DJ arrives, and then we're gone. And then we've also got, that's recently started, The Cyclist, which is at Brighton Station. It's a really nice
new bar
cafe, bar, restaurant, amazing food, and that's 6 till 8, so it's quite an early one. But we usually have 1 or 2 artists playing a 45-minute set, so it's just nice. Again, it's having a bit more than 3 songs. It's nice to hear people for a bit longer.
Rosie, Amy, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Do people demand that you do things instantly? So what's the oddest noise you can produce, or what's the funniest noise you can produce, or is there any noise that you can't make that you really want to make and that frustrates you?
Yeah, all them. They're really annoying questions.
What sort of things are they?
Well, I can't make every noise ever.
What?
I can do a trumpet. I can do a trumpet and a dog and a chicken.
I can play the trumpet. I want to hear.
Can you?
I can play the trumpet. I'm grade nothing, but I can play
So you can't play the trumpet?
Well, no, I I have a trumpet. I can play the trumpet. I can play Rocky, and I can play. When the Saints go marching in really well. At the beginning, and the Pink Panther.
Go on, give us a blast.
Let me just get my imaginary trumpet.
Okay.
Have that. Okay. Let me just have that. So yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. I was going to do the noise for you. You were just blowing around it. I thought we were going to do a double act, but you just.
Okay, then we can do it. I know you said this right.
You made a mockery of the whole bit.
Okay, there we go. I've got it out. I've got my thing in. I'm positioned. Okay, go.
I think you're really good at the trumpet.
I'm so good.
You're good. Smash it.
City as I go past the cemetery gate, over the hills I drive, running late, and I could walk out on this life so comfortable it's frightening.
Welcome back to Noise Reel. You were just enjoying a video by local singer-songwriter Conrad Vingo. The track's called Fail and it's his new single. And we're talking open mics on the show today. And I asked Conrad whether or not he could recommend a couple of open mics. Ones that he recommended and that I think he still goes to play every now and then is a Monday night at the Brunswick. Brunswick's a great pub, really good venue for an open mic. Maybe not a beginner, I can think it's a bit daunting. You do get a big crowd there, but yeah, it is a great open mic on a Monday. And then another one called Circus, another open mic on a Monday at Circus, which I've never actually been to before. Where is Circus?
I think it is down Preston Circus, but I don't think I've been there either.
No.
Or maybe I've been in there for just like a quick lemonade after I've been to the Duke.
Cheeky lemonade.
But yeah, just a cheeky lemonade. I think they do really good Thai food.
But I've never checked that one out before, because the Brunswick is the Monday one for me. But yeah, no, Circus, check it out on a Monday. Now, I bring up Conrad Vingo for another reason, because he's actually launching his album tomorrow. So brand new album, brand new single, all being released in the next couple of months. It's on the 5th of March at Other Place Brighton. Which leads us nicely onto the listings.
Absolutely it does. So in association with BN1 magazine, here are some of our listings over the next few weeks. We would thoroughly recommend going to Arrested Development down at the Concord.
Okay, what's that about?
Arrested Development, you know, like and everyday people, as in Arrested Development.
Oh really?
Arrested
what?
Development,
The older Arrested
Development. Yeah, because when I first saw it in the listings, I was a bit like, is this somebody else that's stolen their name?
I thought it was a club night you were talking about.
Yeah, no. So this is actually the real Arrested Development, playing on Monday the 23rd of February, so in a few days' time, if you're watching this on the 20th, at the Concord. It is £20 per ticket, but I reckon it's going to be pretty amazing. And as part of our new feature listing free listings, we would also recommend that you check out the Brighton Music Society. That's going to be on Tuesday the 24th of February. It's free, it's going to be at the Prince Albert, and that is going to be students from the University of Brighton that are part of the society showcasing their work from 8 PM.
Oh, fantastic.
So that could be really promising.
Do we know who's involved?
Emerging talent. Well, other than the University of Brighton, I'm going to look into it because I wonder if it might be worth getting them onto the show for a chat, really. They're claiming to be the Music Society of Brighton, so yeah. Yeah,
we should definitely have them on to talk about what they're up to.
Yeah. Sounds like it will be good.
All right, brilliant. Now coming up, we've got a bit more of that Beardyman interview we teased you with in the second half. In fact, that's going to lead nicely on to his live track. Untitled live track, exclusive track that he did for us. Of course, everything he does is pretty much unique.
It really
Every
is.
single thing is a unique work of art. So we'll say goodbye to you now. Please do check us out on youtube.com. This is Bmusic. We put up loads of sort of extended features, interviews, live sessions, and things. You can go back through the history of all our shows on there, and also on facebook.com/BmusicTV. Friend us on there. Keep up to date with what we're up to.
Or you can check us out at bmusic_TV on Twitter and join in some of our conversations that we're having with local artists. That would be fantastic. So thanks very much for watching.
Thank you.
Take care. So I am here with
Darren Foreman.
Who is Beardyman, and he is playing the Brighton Concord tonight. His last UK gig, is that right?
Ever, yeah. I'm retiring after this.
Are you? Is that it?
I've had enough. I want to be a hairdresser.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by your hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I understand that you went to Sussex University.
Yeah, I did. So I'm a Brightonian.
Are you?
Like yourself. I am. Yeah. I like Brighton. I want to move back here. But I would like to live in Brighton again. I only moved away because I got sucked back by the city.
Okay.
I'm not answering these questions, but I keep sort of drifting off.
No, that's absolutely fine. How's your 2014 been?
It's been really cool. I'm trying to sort of change what it is that I do, and this year has been a year of change for me in lots of ways. And the music that I'm making now is very different to how it was. It's much more gooder.
Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know what you do, what is it you do?
So I do. I started out as a beatboxer, and I've sort of more shifted now to being a sort of electronic musician sort of thing. But it's been a sort of long, slow process as I've been kind of adding more and more technological wizardry.
Okay, so yeah, that is something I'm really excited to talk to you about, is the technology. So when I was doing some research on you earlier, I was wondering about your knobs, your pads, what you actually use while you're playing, and I read about the Beardytron. So has that really made things better for you as a live performer? Tell us about it. What is it?
The Beardytron is a monstrous technological nightmare of my own creation. I basically created a torture device for myself, which it's taken a lot of time to get built and tested and gig ready. But it's basically a sort of open platform for electronic music creation, not just electronic music, but any kind of music. But it's taken a long time to configure and make, but it's sort of, I guess, finished. Okay,
fair enough. And how much does technology play a part in what you do? I've seen some video footage of you just going live on the mic, which is awesome. Well done. But how much do you use technology as part of your shows, or do you do a lot of mic stuff just on your own?
Well, the shows now are increasingly just sort of me going off on one with no plan of what I'm going to do, and sometimes I'll do covers of songs that pop into my head, or I'll put in bits of whatever is going through my head, basically. It's just a complete sort of free-for-all, and I can kind of bounce around from genre to genre and style to style, and just sort of take whatever influences pop into my head, and I can just sort of stop in the middle of a song and change what the style of the song is, and just alter every little aspect of it. And
so who are you influenced by? Where does Beardyman come from?
My favourite sort of music makers technologically are people like Tim Exile and Imogen Heap and people like that, or people like Bob Lobb III or whoever, just like people that are crazy one-man band type musical inventor people who do just people that make their own instruments fascinate me, because I'm of that ilk increasingly.
Okay, so 2015, what is happening for Beardyman? I can make a beard with my fabulous hair.
You can. It's quite Amish. Show the camera.
Hold that.
Okay. That's good.
Show my beard.
I love it. That's good.
That's
a very well.
2015. Come on, quickly.
2015 is going to be the last year humanity is going to have anything like civilization. So enjoy it. Have a good time. Enjoy the running water.
Okay.
Enjoy the seasons as you know them now. Have fun. Be good. Be kind to each other.
How long do I have to wait to see how you do you ride. The ways that you state is testing my patience. Doing all sorts of accents that's wrong. I said, don't make me wait, kid. Said I've waited too long for you to be mine. And I know you fine, but are you mine? No, you just wasting my time. Wasting my time. I said you're wasting my time. I just wanna be sated.
Sated, but I don't know your world. I want to show. Cause you don't learn your lesson. Learn your lesson. Still haven't learned mine. So they said, stop going out with girls, that's fine. Go for one and make you dinner. I said you don't know what you're talking about.